All right, today we are running at Pawtuckaway State Park. We're somewhere near the North Peak. I actually don't know exactly where the summit is, but that's one of the lookout points. And we're gonna be doing North Peak, Middle, and South. It's like a big loop around the outside. Do 3 peaks. It's kind of I thought it was gonna be raining a little bit more. It's kind of like a windy, rainy day, but there was some like, I guess, decent views out there. So yeah, it's a good little spring day. And yeah, Pawtuckaway, I really like these trails. Right now we're gonna be running the North Ridge, I guess, and it's actually pretty rocky. Like, the climbs here are only a few hundred feet, but like there's definitely rock slabs for southern New Hampshire and some pretty good stuff. So I was like coming out here, should be a good time. And yeah, the loop we're gonna do today is like, it's like 9-ish miles with 2,000 feet of climbing. So honestly, not bad for, you know, 350 foot climbs. So it's pretty much just kind of like rolling, a few good views. And yeah, should be a good morning. And we're on the watch for these little guys. I don't know how that's gonna look, but every spring, rainy days in southern New Hampshire at least, you see those little lizards. Cute. I saw one early action, I was like, I'll look out, get a little video of the next one. And now I was just looking for like 10 straight minutes, but yeah, they're always out and about in the spring. Yeah, so this place is actually, this is one of the places I really like to come when I'm trying to work on my uphill running. So the climbs aren't super long and it's pretty like, not flat, but more like rolling stuff. So yeah, it's a good place. Work on just getting the steps going on the uphill, and they're not too long, so it's not like you have to redline for that long if it is hard. But yeah, one of these places where you can really work on your uphill running, like the White Mountains. They're great. A lot of those trails, it's hard to work on your uphill running without going nuclear. So, you know, when you get the days in down south, it's good to work on the turnover. It's finally feeling more like spring / summer in southern New Hampshire. Been seeing a lot of wildlife out. Turkeys, deer, bear. I guess I saw one bear the other day, which is pretty cool. But it's finally starting to green up. We're out of winter mode finally. Who? Kidding. So that's middle. That's the middle peak, and then the south peak's on the other side of that. The south peak is probably the most popular one, or I don't know. I don't care for that much, but it has a big fire tower, and there's like a board that has 360 views with like all the peaks called out, so you can see down probably to like Monadnock, see up to the Whites, looks over Pawtuckaway Lake. So we're gonna run by a few like ponds. Yeah, like a nice mix of trails. It's usually pretty quiet. I parked on Reservation Road, I think it was called, and there were only a few cars, so it's a good little spot. Oh my gosh. So that section right there, it's only like 100 yards long, or not even. But in the summer, it's like, I don't know if it's, I forget if it's oak leaves. There's a bunch of, or no, in the fall, there's a bunch of trees that when all those leaves drop, that is one of the most treacherous spots that I've run trail running. Definitely busted an ankle once. So whenever I come back, gotta stay extra careful, even though I almost ate it on the slick rocks today. So yeah, we had those like couple miles like Rocky Ridge. Now you get some nice kind of smooth runnable trails. So it's a good mix. This is a very popular rock climbing spot. I think there's some, I don't know if they're really routes, but like bouldering stuff. So you see people with the big pads coming out and doing that, which is cool. We're coming up to one of those spots now, so I'll point it out. So there's one of them. Nice little pond view. You're always like, yeah, I'll see a moose. This would be a good spot to see a moose. Never see moose here. But I definitely ran through some bouldering sessions on that wall before. And it looks like we got some guys up here. Handful of climbers there. Soaking wet rock today though. I don't know. I'd be scared. I don't rock climb though. So I have zero skills. I don't think that's Pawtuckaway Lake. I don't even know if you can see it, but I just ran by. This trail goes by the boat launch. There are a couple little kids with a pumpkin seed. They just caught fishing. They were taking a picture, they're screaming cheese, all happy. Very nice. Pawtuckaway Lake. That middle hump is the middle mountain, and then the one behind it is the North Peak. See Fort Mountain over there. The tower we're up right now has I don't know if you can see that, but visual items of interest looking. And then it shows that for south, west, east, and north. And what is this? Visible landmarks from Pawtuckaway Mountain Fire Lookout Tower. This is just everything. So yeah, a bunch of mountains. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, so now we're going to the middle mountain and then down and then back to the truck. I mean, it's so nice up here, nice and green, quiet. I always think if I was a turkey, I'd be hanging out on this mountain. I've literally never seen a turkey here. I guess I would just be a bad turkey. Oh God, I don't know if I can put that joke in. We'll see.